Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Mahoning Valley Racecourse here on Tuesday. It is the 28th of December 2021. Gonna look at the second race from Mahoning, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean around the world. Let's look at the second race, which is a very exciting race. It's a starter lounge race going for a purse $27,500. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards, which never started in either leg 1 or 2 of the distance series. We have a field of 8 horses, including a part of an entry going the distance of ground, the classic distance of ground of 2,000 meters, or the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/4 on the Mahoning main track. 2,000 meters, a mile 1/4 here in the distance series finale. And I love these distance series on the smaller circuit. There's not enough of them, but I have noticed lately you're seeing a lot more of these mile and quarter races at the smaller tracks and mile and a half races. So hopefully in 2022 we can have a lot more of them. And in fact, something what I used to do as a kid, since you never used to see these mile and a quarter, mile and a half races, I used to have like a notebook like this, and used to keep all the if I would see a distance race, I would save it into the notebook, and that would be my thing, and I would save the replays, and it would be my thing to really see how those races would shape up as a kind of an edge to handicap the races. I remember doing that for like 2-3 years, and then I stopped, and then I tried doing it again in the last few years, and it's just horrible because you don't have time like you do when you're when you're younger. But my top selection, I'm gonna go with the one horse Ithaca as a top selection. I'm gonna go 1-4-7-3 in the superfecta, 1-4-7-3 super top selection, one horse Ithaca. 4-year-old by Runaway and Hyde. Joanna Ureta trains this one. Luis Batista gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 6th of December here, Mahoning on the slop, mile 8th, and the claiming 14. Second leg of the starter series. The horse won by 3 lengths, and he sat back early, was stupidly wide, but was going like an express train lane, like Trevor Denman would say, and he won for fun. And that was a very good run. Going to the mile and a quarter trip shouldn't be a problem. Can handle given a sloppy going if he wants it. And I think he has, he's a versatile horse. He can set the pace or come from a little bit behind. I like him a lot here today. 2 back ran the 16th of November at Mahoning on a muddy seal going, mile 70 in allowance race, 25,000. Went by 2 1/4 lengths in the front end all throughout, setting some pretty good fractions. He kept going. A very, very good race for him there at 16-1. And then a race he ran a clunker at Mahoning, his first race locally in an allowance race, 27,000 on the 22nd of October. He finished 5th by 15 3/4 lengths there and just had nothing from the inside. I didn't think it was his best race there. And then at Thistle, 1 mile claiming 7,500. He finished 4th by 4 3/4 lengths, and again, he never really showed up. But I do like him going to the longer trip again today. When he runs the longer trip, he runs these better races. Also, a wet track, if he sees it today, he goes up a lot more. 4-5, let's take him. Don't throw out the 4 horse here, Last Drop of Wine. He ran in a distance race at Thistle back in September, where he just had a horrible, horrible beginning, which cost him. He pulled up out of it, but he's another horse giving him a chance to the mile and a quarter. Has some speed if he wants to use it. 4-1 wouldn't surprise me. And the 7 horse Maximizer, he won over the mile and a quarter at Thistle back in May very easily, and some of his races, I thought they were running him too short recently. Going back to a longer trip, if there could be a horse that could win it from a starting position, think it could be him. At 20-1, we'll definitely use him in the early pick 4 that begins off, or pick 5 begins off with the race number 1. But to recap my selection for the second from Mahoning, let's take the 1 horse Ithaca. Give kudos to the 4 horse Last Drop of Wine and the 7 horse Maximizer. 1-4-7-3 super, 1-4-7 in your multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5. Good luck, everybody.